What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well, being prosperous out there, still grinding. I wanted to drop a video real quick to let you know what was going on with our day today. Today was key pickup day. All right, we picked up a new set of keys to a new account that we're picking up. Matter of fact, we're starting that job on Saturday or Sunday. It's a weekend clean, so we can do it either day. But today we picked up keys. We also got the 2 contracts. They signed the agreement, our service agreement. So we're ready to go, got them locked in. Was able to do our kind of post walkthrough with the client to kind of go over some of the things we talked about in the initial walkthrough, just to make sure and reiterate. And then I let him know exactly what we would be doing on that first clean to kind of get them prepared so they know what to expect in the service and when we come in. The other thing I did today, which was before that, is I walked through a new team, subcontracting team, to take over an account that I have. And it's a 5-day account. They're cleaning the bathrooms, some offices, a break room, and a little kitchenette area 5 days a week. It's a really nice account, and they want to take it over. They're actually very motivated to start working, so they want as many accounts as they can get. And this is the one thing that I want to kind of share with a lot of you that are moving towards a subcontractor model. And it wasn't my initial thought process, but I talked to my fiance, and I always bounce ideas and thoughts off of her, and she kind of gives me a better perspective than what I initially have, because my initial thought was, cool, I can have this team take over the entire account. They can do front and back, and they can do other accounts. But some things that you need to think about when you're doing that is, one, even though it's not your responsibility, if it doesn't work out, it's going to fall back on you. And that's to say, you don't want to burn out your people. So you don't want to have them take on all of your accounts, and then they get so kind of exhausted with doing all of these accounts back to back that now they're no good to you, because now they're burnt out. They're going to quit, or, the service is going to slack. So you don't want to give them too many accounts all at once. What I would do is kind of give them an account, see how they do, and see if they can manage another one, and you go right from there, as opposed to giving them an entire account. And this is actually a big account that I have, and then them doing a bad job, you lose an account, or God forbid, they can't do it. They get tired and they back out and say, well, we can't do this no more. Now what? Now either I got to do it, or I got to quick, fast, and in a hurry get another team in there to kind of take over. So don't give them the entire, control of the site initially. Kind of we work them into that position, as opposed to giving them, all of it at once. So that's the thing that she kind of let me know I need to pay attention to. I have other people that want other accounts, and I'm trying to spread the love, but you also put your best people, in position to be able to handle, more accounts and actually bring up their revenue. I have this one person that wants to kind of go full time, as opposed to she just had one of my accounts. She wants to go full time now. So we're going to have a discussion about that later on this week, probably today, to kind of see how I can help her get to the point where, she can bring in a certain number of income, a certain amount of income each month. And I definitely can help her do that, especially with the guidance that I got from AJ and the automations course and stuff like that. I'm allowed, and I have the ability to be able to schedule these appointments and to send out contracts, service agreements, contract agreements, emails back and forth. And I'm not doing anything other than, putting them in the workflow and making the workflow do everything that I need to do. So that gave me the ability to be able to go from one site and one appointment to another appointment to another appointment. And all of that's getting put on my calendar, and I don't overlap. And it just allows me to be able to do multiple things at once. And even while I'm doing this, I had one of my managers, my site managers, who actually is my daughter, but she is looking over the new team that took over this new account that we have, and letting them know, hey, these are the things that the client wants done. These are the supplies that you're going to actually need, of course, because they're supposed to provide their own supplies as subcontractors. But just kind of letting them know, because this is our second day in the account. So we're still kind of feeling it out and feeling out the new team at the same time. So being able to have that stuff in place. And then one thing I learned, and this video is getting a little bit longer than I wanted to go, but some things that I just thought of, when you're onboarding your subcontractors, whatever software you're using, as opposed to kind of showing them how to do it, what I do now is I create a video on how to work through and walk through the software, from, closing the job out to, starting the job, and also putting pictures so that we can send to the client or just keep for our records in case something ever comes up. I put that in a video, right? And doing that video one time, now I can just send it in my own onboarding process so they automatically know how to do it. And also the other thing right now, what I use for payroll is QuickBooks, right? So I use QuickBooks for my payroll, and there are other ones out there. I just like QuickBooks because it syncs with everything that I needed to do at the moment until I change over. But right now I use QuickBooks to do all of my payroll. But there's a process to how to kind of set it up, how to get your information, how to see your payroll, or how to see, whatever your pay stub says, all that other stuff. Now QuickBooks has an app that they can go to. See, from the owner's perspective, we don't get to see what the subcontractors get to see, right? So what she's going to do is she's going to create a video or a checklist, and I'll create the video on what they need to do, what to expect to do in order to make sure that the payment process goes smoothly, there's no issues. Also, when it comes to this time of year where they need to get their 1099s, they can actually go to the app and pull it up themselves. So it's a lot of stuff that kind of will, by automating it, it saves so much more time. So being able to create different systems, and from them systems create a workflow where it automatically gives out or shares information or sends emails or whatever, makes this process so much easier. So like I said, being in an automations program helped me with that, and being able to just automate and make life so much easier trying to manage these accounts. So I think I'm up to, as of today, I think I'm up to 18 accounts. I think it's 18 accounts. I have to check again. I don't know. I say I lost count, but I don't want to, that kind of sounds weird. But I don't really know how many I have right now. I have to recount just to make sure, but I think it's around 18. But how do you in order for me to have that many, period, I can't clean that many by myself, right? So I have to put in subcontractors. I have to put systems in place to be able to manage all of these accounts at once. And the CBN Clean Biz Network CRM, in addition to the automations part of it, allows me to be able to do it. So now I can go out and get more accounts, get more subcontractors, because every day I have somebody filling out an application and scheduling an interview to become a subcontractor under me, and that's thanks to the automations program. So if you haven't gotten the automations program, definitely look into it, kind of follow. You can come and see us live. We're usually live on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook. So follow us. The link will be in the description below. You can catch us on there. We'll be doing a boot camp, automations boot camp soon. So be on the lookout for that also. Also, you have the Clean Biz Network Conference, which is going to be held in Jacksonville, Florida, this July. The actual date, I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's in July. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure that if you found any value in what I'm saying or what I've been saying, make sure you like, you share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And also comment, say something, ask a question. If there's, a question, a video you want me to put up or you want me to make, just giving you some information or helping you with an issue, just shoot me a message. And if I get the time, I'll go ahead and drop a video for you, kind of help you out. With that being said, you guys keep grinding, start off this new year, beating the pavement. you know, grinding, cold calling, door to door, email marketing, social media marketing. Do all of that stuff, right? Keep doing all that stuff. Build your business, grow your business, or even start your business. And if you haven't started your business, the CBN starter kit course, definitely get into that. Clean Biz Network. Follow AJ Simmons. Follow his videos. A lot of his, you know, he gives out so many gems and so much knowledge free of charge. I mean, you know, everybody else wants to charge for everything. He gives you so much information free that just the information that he gives out free will get you started, right? But he has a course called the Starter Course where you can get that course and it tells you from beginning to end how to start your cleaning business. Definitely look into that. And I'll have a link. There'll be a link in the description on how to get that starter course. But with that being said, I'm back at the house, so I got to relax because now my day is over at 3 o'clock and I was able to have lunch with my son. I was able to meet up with 2 new subcontractors. I was able to get 2 contracts signed, able to pick up keys, all that done today, all while today is Wednesday, all while having, I think I have 6 accounts going on today. It's all automations. So with that being said, you guys have a great day. Be blessed.